Hi, I'm Maria and I'm going to tell you one tip of how to write a good report. The best way to achieve good writing is to leave some time to ellipse between the first draft and its revision. It's necessary to leave a short period of time if you don't have a night or a weekend, at least a break time or a coffee time to leave the report, so when you come back you have you can look at it with a degree of objectivity. So it's very important, it's essential to leave a little time to rest the report. That's my tip.
Okay, my name is Silvia and I'm going to give you a tip for doing a good report. It's very important your report should be concise. To be concise means that they should be both brief and complete.
Good morning, I am Magda and I want to show some tips to make a good report. One of them could be identify your target audience. It's important who wants the report and why. It's important because you use a different language, a different vocabulary. If the target, if the audience is a technical audience or if another kind of population. I mean, you can use different vocabulary, different things in your report, depends on your target audience. Okay. My tip, you have to be focused. What does it mean? You have to think before starting the writing. You have to think about what do you want to say with your report. So, if you think about that, you think your objectives. So, if you have clear your objectives, you can start your writing very well. Okay, and you can transmit your idea and your objective. And
okay, in my opinion, if you want to do a good report, the essential is that you use an objective expressions, objective words, because I don't know.
Good morning, I'm Bessie and I'm going to give you an advice to do a good report, and it's important to use the passive, because we are talking about impersonal things and we are giving facts instead of talking about your personal experience or your personal things. And so it's best to use the passive, and it will be more objective and more impersonal.
To write a report, you must to be simplified. Make sure you have got the essential.
I'm Monica and I'm going to give you my tip for writing a good report. If you want your report to be read and understood, you have to use clear and concise language. You have to avoid pointless words, and you use headings to guide the reader through your document.
Okay. Hello, teachers, students. I'm going to tell you one kind of write a report and how you can do it. The first point is to get clear about your purpose of your report. I mean, what is for, what is achieve, it's supposed to achieve, what do you need to say, what are you looking for, what are your recommendations, etc. As I said before, if you're not clear, your readers won't be either. So it's very important to get clear. The second point I think is it's okay to marshal as much report material as you can. and use anything that helps you to put your report material together, like fishboning, making lists, charts, etc. And then sort this report material into 4 paragraphs. For example, say different things to different boxes. The first one, introduction; the second, the main body of the report; the third, conclusions; and finally some kind of summary. Also, the summary, you read the summary lab. It's better to read before, because in many cases it's the only part of the report read in depth. And that's all.
Another important point about tips, which is recommendations. So you can say, in the light of this conclusion, I recommend you that, for example, or I suggest doing something with ing. We can't say, it's a very important thing that we can say, I suggest to. Also, if you are sure, you say you should do something. And if you are less sure, so you can say you could do something. That's all.
My name is Esther, and I'm going to give an advice to do a good report. To define the contents of a report, it's necessary to integrate 4 paragraphs. The type of work that was done, the reason and motives for its being done, the form in which it was realized, the reached results.
Hello, I'm Paula. Normally, written reports for a particular purpose in a business or work situation are written for a particular audience and may even contain recommendations for action. For this type of task, it's very important to organize the report carefully, using headings.
Hello, my name is Maria Tudela, and I am going to give you a tip to know how to write a good report. It's very important to avoid pointless words like basically, actually, it's, and everyone, and during the course of our investigation, for example. They are nothing to the message and often can be removed without changing the tone or the meaning. So try leaving them out of your writing. That's all. Thank you.